People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at PurpleButterfly-People.blogspot.com, and my soaps can be purchased at People.etsy.com. And I'm here to try a little bit of an experiment. Let me get the coffee creamer out the way. My soaps are usually colored white by titanium dioxide, which is a natural mineral that I had been getting from Nature's Garden. This was oil dispersible. The second batch I got from TKB, it says oil dispersible. I bought a 4-ounce bag, and since I was completely out of this titanium dioxide, I used the containers and filled them up. But I noticed when I make soaps, every time I use the TKB titanium dioxide in oil, it clumps up profusely. So I'm thinking, on the offset, that they accidentally gave me water-soluble titanium dioxide, because there are two types of titanium dioxide. You have water dispersible and oil dispersible. Depending on how much salt is in the mineral, they separate it out. So on the off chance that I got a mixed batch, I have a little tray here of water and a little tray here of oil, and I'm going to put a little bit of titanium dioxide in both of them and see what happens. This won't be going in any soap because, well, it's just an experiment. Oh, wow. I sprinkled it in the tray, and the oil is just kind of sitting there, and in the water it sunk completely to the bottom. So I'm thinking they gave me the wrong titanium dioxide. I'm going to show this to you. Come with me. Okie dokie. Can you see? This one is the water. Look how it went to the bottom. This one is the oil. Now I'm going to try to stir it up and see what happens. Okay, the water. That completely dissolved. In fact, it's turning the water white. Now let me get a different stick and show you what happens. See that? In the oil, it clumps up and it doesn't really do what it's supposed to. It just kind of sticks. And my soaps have been coming out kind of funky every time I use this particular brand of titanium dioxide. So, if this is what they call oil dispersible, then they need to relabel their stuff. And if their water dispersible is acting the way it did in the oil, then they need to relabel some stuff. Okay, well, other than the clumps, and I've actually had to strain the oil that I've colored with titanium dioxide to get the clumps out, and I still get little lumps inside of my soaps. So I got a couple of phone calls to make. I'm going to take a picture of this first so that way I can show it to them. But that's just, wow, big diff. If nothing else, until I am done with this batch of titanium dioxide, or until I buy some more of the source that I know has titanium dioxide that will immediately disperse into the oil and turn the oil white, so then when you add the soap, with none of this clunky yunky, look at that. See, that is just literally clunked up and stuck. This is the one with the water. Nothing on there. But until this issue is resolved, I'm thinking I'll put a little bit of the titanium dioxide in the water and a little bit in the oil, so that way I still get an evenly white-based soap when I'm going for a white coloration. But that is just, wow, the things you learn when you decide to experiment. Anyway, let's get to where the light can actually see me. This is the People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. Don't forget to check out my blog at PurpleButterfly-People.blogspot.com and buy my soaps at People www.etsy.com. Bye now.